isn't so obscure that I wouldn't want to eat it, but also make sure that it's something that I would never even think of eating before.
I would prefer if it were dead, though.
Yes, definitely.
I wouldn't want like alive.
Have you seen Old Boy?
Old Boy, yes.
Where he eats the fucking
he comes out, and then it was the first
God.
thing he wants is a live octopus. He had been eating like dumplings the entire time there, to the point where that's how he finds them. So he's like, he goes up and he's like, "Get an octopus."
Yeah.
I want it alive. And the actor actually did it, and it was alive. Like,
yeah, dude. That blew my fucking mind. It really like.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, this movie's not fucking around. So, like, that's when you either need to commit to keep watching or never watch that movie again.
And I will not spoil it for anyone.
Yeah,
watch the original Old Boy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's on Netflix.
Like,
dude, the new one. I read about it. I worked at a movie theater when it came out, and they were just like, I was like, how is it? It was like, it was not necessary.
Yeah.
They just almost did it frame by frame. It was just like, why even bother?
Right.
They did not need a remake. It was not super, super old. They did not remake any of the other Vengeance trilogy.
Which
other movies, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, and Lady Vengeance was my personal favorite, even though I agree Old Boy was the best.
Right.
Like, didn't do any of that. Just go straight to Old Boy. And I heard they changed the ending, too.
What?
I heard they changed the ending.
You can't change the ending of Old Boy, dude. Like,
that's what I heard. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
But the ending for it is just, oh my goodness. I heard after they changed it and they told me what it was, I was just like, why? I was like, I assume they might have, though, because I'm not sure if American audiences can handle that ending.
Dude, they should. Like, that's real. That's a real movie.
Oh, that is
right
a real
there.
movie.
Like, that is a perfect film.
Like, first time I watched it, it was just, I felt shocked and I felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah.
And then my brother stopped to think about it because my brother reviews movies. He goes, "How was it?" I was like, "Dude, that ending was so how?" And he was like,
perfect, dude.
He was like, "And that response you have, that is why it's a good movie."
Yeah.
It wanted you to feel like that, and it did it 100%.
Exactly, dude. Like, movies are supposed to elicit a response in you. It's not just supposed to be like American
Happy
cinema.
Go Merry.
American cinema is mostly like, give me everything I want in 2 hours, like, and I want lots of explosions.
I was going to say that.
I want these people to fuck. And I want it to be as realistic as possible.
Oh yeah, it needs to have a love story in it.
Right.
You need either boobs or side boob, and make it tasteful.
Right, and then it's like, okay, now I want my really buff dude to go through some rough shit and then end up winning at the end.
Right.
And then there's gonna be a twist. And that's it.
His mentor maybe has to die along the way.
Yeah.
Someone important has to die along the way, but you know what? That's just how it happens.
It's gonna be the black dude too. Rip Nick Fury. And then he came back.
Yeah, he wasn't gone forever. You can't just kill Samuel Jackson like that.
Yeah, no, you can never.
Even though I'm thinking of all the movies where they killed off Samuel Jackson. Killed him off in Star Wars.
Yeah.
They killed him out in Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea, dude.
I got that movie.
They ate me.
I was going to say.
Fucking shark ate me.
No, I can't stop yelling because that's how I talk. Haven't you seen my movies? Juice. That was a good one. Deep Blue Sea. A shark ate me. A fucking shark ate me.
Yo, Chappelle Show for greatest show of all time.
People still quote it to this day.
Yeah.
That is how powerful. If they quote it for years to come, it's a really good show.
It is the #1 most sold DVD of all time.
I know, because I bought it. And I rarely buy DVD sets. I remember
it's like everybody
buying it.
bought it, dude.
Oh my goodness, we got Hitaku taking the game over James. Might be upset. I believe Hitaku's ranked 15 on PR right now. Like, just barely scraped by the bottom for PR.
Scourge can't lose to Hitaku right now. Like, he really doesn't want to at all.
He's gonna have to pull something out. I noticed he uses the flame custom a lot over the hammer.
Oh man.
Custom. Oh, I got Eric in the chat.
He fucking loves Chappelle. Who doesn't love Chappelle's show, dude? That was a fucking amazing show.
Yeah.
Man, now I want to just go and watch like hella good movies.
And now Chappelle Show's the reason why every time I say my name is Rick, people will, at some point in my life, will just come to, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah,
or like they'll call me Rick James, and I'm just like, I'm used to it now. My manager calls me Rick James. At my work, I work at In-N-Out. The management there is so nice. They have nicknames for everybody. And my nickname, I have one of 3 nicknames. Slick Rick, Rick Ross, or Rick James.
Yo, those are great nicknames.
All of which I have no say in. Good nicknames.
You don't, dude.
You do not have a say in.
It's over.
And every time it is
Slick Rick.
Although the latest one,
Rick Ross.
The latest one that I'm hearing is Barry Manilow, because I have said that I'm going next week. Barry Manilow is coming up to, I believe, San Jose.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go see him with my mom.
Yo, no, that's a great idea.
And I requested the time off. He was like, Greg, I didn't know you were a Barry Manilow fan.
Dude,
I'm like,
you
yeah,
gotta.
My mom would rock Copacabana for like hours in the room. That was her jam. And
See, dude,
I write the songs. Oh my goodness, that song is powerful.
People of this generation don't know that good ass music.
Right?
All that cheesy stuff that our parents listen to, if you actually listen to it, it's hella good. Like, it's actually hella good.
Very good. Oh yeah, someone in the chat, Elder Fats, Rickroll. Yep, I got that a lot too. Rickroll.
Oh damn, dude.
That was my tag for a bit, but I stuck to Rickshaw.
Has anyone ever just been like, oh, Walking Dead or whatever?
No. Yeah,
no?
A few people,
Okay.
but they're like, oh yeah, like for Walking Dead, but I will say it, I didn't fall into it.
Me
I'm a
either.
big horror guy,
I'm not
big
a
cinema
Walking
guy.
Dead fan.
I can tell you have quite the taste for referencing Old Boy to me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and they're just like,
Walking
oh, dude,
Dead
how have
does
you
not
not
do
seen
it for
Walking
me.
Dead? And I'm just like, just the fact that everyone says it's good makes me not want to watch it. I'm
Dude,
pretty sure it's
I
a
know
good
that
show.
feel.
But it's just like everyone's talking about it to the point where I'm
Yo.
just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Rick and Morty, that's a good one.
I have not watched Rick and Morty.
That's an amazing show.
I haven't
It's so
watched a
good.
lot of the recent cartoons. I really haven't.
Rick and Morty, it's coming back too, hella soon. Oh my god. Rick and Morty is an amazing show. There's a point in that show where the main character, Rick, is talking to his sister, and his sister's like, oh, I'm just having like a terrible day, blah, blah, blah. And for reasons I don't want to spoil, he's like, yo, I have to wake up every day knowing for a fact that I killed myself and that my dead body is laying in the fucking backyard right now.
What?
And he's like, I just have to deal with that shit. That show is fucking amazing, man.
I'll have to
that was
check
a
it out.
great moment. Yeah.
I've heard it was good, but just like writing on a lot of Cartoon Network shows is just, it go for a lot of like cheap gags, like a lot of cheaper jokes.
Rick and Morty is like, you know Pendleton Ward, the guy who does Adventure Time?
Yeah.
That's him, right? Yeah. Oh, that's Dan Harmon? Oh, that's right, duh. I fucking follow him on Twitter. Dan Harmon's like, yo, I like weird and fucked up shit. We're gonna make this show really weird and fucked up,
Okay.
man. Like, it's great.
I'll give it a shot. Like, the main time I watch like Cartoon Networks when they have all the reruns back. They were supposed to bring Courage back for a while. I don't know what happened with that. But there was like an era where they had like Courage teasers and like Courage is coming back.
Did you know last night, right? Nanners, he made this post where he was like, yo, Courage the Cowardly Dog is hella weird, man. Did you see the post that I wrote?
No, I didn't read it.
I made this long-ass post that was just like, I was trying to fool people into thinking that there's the actual meaning between Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? But I made this long-ass post and made this theory. And I was like, Courage is actually the representation of the guy, the creator, in the age where he was like 1 or 2, where he perceives everything in this realm of like being a child. So that's why everything is so like
hyper over-exaggerated,
yeah,
and nobody trips off how over-exaggerated it
right,
is.
like everyone looks really fucked up. Like if they're pretty, they're super pretty. If they're ugly, they're hella ugly. Like the fact that his dad, I mean,
Eustace.
yeah, he's looked at as a dog, right? Because he can't talk.
Yeah.
Because he's like 1 or 2, right?
Okay.
And he basically sees that his father doesn't like him because he's taking the attention away from their relationship.
Yeah.
Because they're hella old. And that the reason that he sees that everyone is basically trying to kill his mom or whatever is because he's very protective of his mother.
Yeah.
And everything's over exaggerated. So when he sees a stranger like trying to talk to his mom, he like freaks out. And it's like, yo, everyone's just trying to like get between the relationship between me and my mother.
Okay.
I think it's like a weird, fucked up like show.
I've heard plenty of those, like a lot of the theories. You hear about the theories behind all the Rugrats kids, or the theory behind Rugrats? Okay.
No.
So the theory behind Rugrats is that among all the main characters and Angelica, the real main character is actually Angelica.
Scourge got too old. Yeah.
I noticed. And every one of the kids, she was raised in every